Have you ever felt completely trapped? Like you're staring at an impossible situation with no way out. It feels like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Or, in today's story, between a ruthless army and a massive uncrossable sea. This is one of the most epic moments in history, and it has a powerful message for every single one of us. The Israelites had just been freed from centuries of slavery in Egypt. They were finally on their way to the promised land, their hearts filled with hope and excitement. But their freedom was short-lived. Back in Egypt, Pharaoh had a major change of heart. Regretting his decision to let his entire workforce go, he rallied his army talking hundreds of his best chariots. His elite soldiers, his entire military might thundered after them. Imagine the scene. The Israelites are camped by the Red Sea, thinking they're safe. Suddenly, a cloud of dust appears on the horizon. The ground begins to tremble. It's Pharaoh's army, and they're closing in fast. Panic erupts. The people are terrified. They turn on Moses, crying out, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us to the desert to die? What have you done to us by bringing us out of Egypt?" They felt completely hopeless. In front of them, the vast, churning waters of the Red Sea. Behind them, a furious, vengeful army. There was literally nowhere to go. They were cornered, and it seemed like their journey to freedom was about to end in a brutal tragedy. Can you imagine that feeling of absolute despair? They had tasted freedom, only to have it snatched away. But Moses, their leader, stood firm. He told the people, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." Imagine the courage it took to say that, surrounded by a terrified, complaining crowd, with an army breathing down your neck. Moses' faith was unshakable, even when everything looked impossible. And this is where the miracle happens. God tells Moses, "Raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea to divide the water so that the Israelites can go through the sea on dry ground." So Moses does exactly that. He stretches his hand out over the water. And then something incredible begins to happen. A strong east wind starts to blow, pushing the waters back all through the night. The sea, this immense, powerful body of water, splits in two. A pathway of dry land appears right through the middle of the sea, with walls of water towering on their left and on their right. Can you even picture that? Walking on the ocean floor with massive walls of water held back on either side. It's a scene straight out of a blockbuster movie, but for the Israelites, this was their reality. They walked through the sea, escaping the clutches of Pharaoh's army. Once the last Israelite was safely across, the Egyptians charged in after them, right into the path in the sea. They were so consumed by their pursuit, they didn't see the trap. God then commanded Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea, so that the waters may flow back over the Egyptians and their chariots and horsemen." Moses obeyed. As morning dawned, the sea returned to its place. The walls of water collapsed, crashing down on the entire Egyptian army. Not one of them survived. The Israelites, standing safely on the other side, witnessed the incredible power of God and the complete destruction of their enemies. This story is so much more than just an ancient tale. It's a powerful lesson for our own lives. When you feel trapped, when you're facing a Red Sea situation, whether it's a financial crisis, a health issue, a broken relationship, or just feeling lost and without hope, remember this. When there seems to be no way forward and no way back, God can make a way where there is no way. He can part the waters in your life. The key is to trust, to be still, and to let Him fight for you. Your impossible situation might just be the setup for an incredible miracle. Thanks for watching today. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that inspires and uplifts. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.